It's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology.
That apology right there kind of struck me out a little bit, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. You apologizing for her getting involved, but you say nothing happened? Something did happen. Let's read. Shout out to the YBF. Radio host Darian Big Tigger Morgan was arrested Saturday morning by Sandy Springs police and booked into Fulton County Jail on charges of aggravated battery and third-degree cruelty to children. He was released the same day after posting a $10,000 bond. According to the booking report on the Fulton County Sheriff's inmate database, the date of offense is June 9th, 2026. Atlanta News first reports, according to the arrest warrant they obtained, Big Tigger and his wife, Alicia Brown, were arguing over text messages between him and a coworker. When his wife began recording the argument on her phone, she sustained a bruise to her lower left lip. Bow! The warrant states the couple began trading insults and a physical encounter over a computer followed. During the altercation, his wife stumbled and landed headfirst into the door, which left a deep laceration over the victim's left eye. The warrant notes numerous stitches were required to close the wound, and that after 1 month, there is visible disfigurement above the victim's left eye. Oh, shit. Under Georgia law, you typically don't have to directly strike someone to be charged with battery or aggravated battery in a domestic violence context. If your actions caused or contributed to the physical harm, even indirectly, you can be charged. There also could be more details released. A 13-year-old child was present in the home at the time of the incident. The likely basis for the cruelty to children charge. It is unclear whose child this is. Big Tigger has not issued a public statement on the arrest. He previously responded to his wife's social media post where she posted herself with alleged injuries and crying. Alicia commented to ask her husband, what happened? He said, then I appreciate the support and concern that so many people have shown. Despite his wife walking back her initial comments, the arrest proceeded. Big Tigger's response has been limited to a cryptic meme posted yesterday that read, "Life can be a cruel teacher." The story is developing. Here's my issue. The reports came out to say what the issue was about. It never fully addressed it. And what I would believe that the most of you would believe is the same shit. Well, what did the text say? And that's why I believe Big Tigger ultimately is going to get fired. It's this weird-ass thing that we've had with people who get fired, the men in particular who are in the bigger positions or the lead roles, and nothing happens to the women. Case in point, Ime Udoka, right? The old coach of the Celtics who now coaches the Houston Rockets. He was sleeping with a married woman. Nothing happened. Now, let me point this out real quick because you gotta be black. If you white, they gonna sweep that shit under the rug. And for all the racists who gonna say, no, that ain't Nash, that ain't it, Nash, that ain't it. Come on, brother, you gotta give us an example. Who is the coach of the New England Patriots? Wasn't he just sleeping with Diane Rossini, a married woman? Didn't they just sweep that shit up under the rug? Yeah, all right, I don't want to hear that shit. So there's that. You could have the Shannon Brown, the head coach of the freaking Michigan Wolverines. We can do this all damn day. But I want to be fair and let y'all judge the quote-unquote apology / public address yourself.
Right, Atlanta, I'm extremely privileged to be here this morning, back at work. Over the past several days, there's been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen being a public person. I've been doing radio now 32 years and television for 29. I appreciate, first and foremost, the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology. Out of respect for everyone involved, I ask for grace, privacy, and restraint as my family navigates this difficult moment. For more than 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving this in many communities through music, entertainment, and connection. I remain grateful for the trust so many of you have placed in me throughout that journey, and I intend to continue living and leading in that manner worthy of that trust. And to all the people who have either quietly or loudly stood up and stood 10 toes for me, I appreciate it. For the people who have reached out to check on me, I appreciate you. No name dropping necessary. You know who you are.
Afternoon. So according to TMZ, the man on your screen, that's Big Tigger, he was arrested for battery and third-degree cruelty to children on Saturday. And according to police records, the longtime radio personality and former host of BET's iconic Rap City was booked into the Fulton County Jail on Saturday morning and bonded out later in the day. Now, officials with the jail tell TMZ that Big Tigger, whose legal name is Darian Morgan, was released after posting surety bonds totaling about $10,000, including a $9,000 bond tied to aggravated battery charge and a $1,000 bond related to cruelty to children. Now, Tigger's arrest comes after TMZ reported Morgan's wife, his wife, Alicia Brown, was involved in an alleged incident back in May that prompted authorities to open a domestic dispute investigation. And he was identified as the suspect in this case, although it's unclear if the incidents are connected. It's also unclear what prompted the recent cruelty to children charge. TMZ says they have reached out to Tigger. So far, they have not heard back. And Fox 5 is working to get his mugshot. We'll keep you updated on this story as we learn more.
Radio is dying. It's a dying brand. Radio isn't working. Not sorry for what I'm saying. And if we want to take it a step further, it costs less to fire him, find somebody new, and get it going. We don't care anymore about the legacy media cats. It's all about the new ones. And when you have the new ones that are here, we often go, who the hell is that? Shiny new toy. So I believe personally that Big Tigger is going to be fired. I can give too many goddamn examples of why it would happen. And I believe that if they weren't doing something, the flirtatious shit and everything, it was going to lead to something. They can't have that. You can't have a spat of somebody allegedly smacking the hell out of their wife because she bad-mouthing his side piece. That ain't gonna fly. But we shall see. Could he keep his job? He could. But they're gonna have to launch an internal investigation. They will. Like, it doesn't make any sense not to. They're gonna have to ask him, hey, can you give up your, what the hell is it called? Can you give up your stuff, your phones? Can you show us the messages so we can be comfortable with it? The minute that he says no, then they gonna go ahead and say, yeah, all right, you obviously are hiding something. And if they find out that he's hiding something, he's gonna go, she's not gonna go because she's a woman. And they rarely fire the women because she could say, he pressured me into this. He made me do this. He did it, and all this shit. I've seen it happen too many times. That's why they rarely let the women go. There was somebody else who had did some other shit. And I can't remember. It was a big story, too. I can't believe I'm forgetting this one. And I can't remember the damn New England coach for whatever reason. I can't remember his name. I know he coached the damn Titans, and I thought he was the best coach by far. And I know he used to play for the damn Mike Vrabel. There we go. Fucking Mike Vrabel. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts on this. So subscribe to that bell to notify. Try to keep your people aware. The last giveaway on the channel, giving these 2,000 away at 300K. So make sure you like, comment every video. I might do it when I do the PS6. I might get like 6 of them and then give them away every 20K subs we hit. I don't know yet. But y'all, let me know what y'all want to do. Click right here, though, to see how Academics' empire is crumbling. He's losing the chat guy. He's getting sued civilly on a renewed motion. And Jay-Z ain't got shit to do with it. Click right here for that video or click right here for the playlist, and I will catch y'all in the next one.